All right. We are live. We started just a touch early. So we'll let this run for a minute or two and then we'll close the upcoming. We are at 5:30, so all right, let's go in there and drop the upcoming and hope it don't drop us. Oh, it's a hiccup and all. Come on. Studio. UV rays hit the resin just right. Epoxy so bright. Outshine the night. Content. Boy, YouTube don't want me to go over 5:45. My sub count keeps hitting 5:45 and drops back down. 5:45 and drops back down. It's teetering. Let's see, upcoming is gone. We should still be here. We're still here. All right, y'all. I guess it's not going to drop me. That's a good thing. We don't want it to drop us. Let's get this together. September. Jumped out the cabin this morning. Oh, good morning. Chronic pain fades, therapeutic dawn. Let's see. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. There we go. All right. Let's see. I gotta get my chat pulled up on the phone here. Where'd I go? No. What happened? It's not showing. Hey, good morning, Tim. It's not showing my wasn't showing my live. No, it's still not public. Come on. Well, what's it doing? It's got to be playing because y'all are in here talking, but it's not showing me my live on my phone. I go to my channel, view channel, live. 2 views 7 hours ago. What is that? That's not it. It's got to be playing. That's it. Okay, I found it. It wasn't. That's weird. All right, we got it going though. That's all that counts. That's weird. And it's the same chat. Huh. All right, y'all. Humid ass Florida. It's warm in here already. We gotta put the fan on to blow the smoke out of here. Don't need to push that. Oh, the birds is chirping a little bit more now. That's what's awesome. I'd like to see sunrises and stuff like that. Catching a sunrise out at the beach. Oh man. That's just straight beautiful. But she got to get up early, early. I remember my son had some wild idea that he wanted to catch some pictures one time because my daughter, she likes to go out to the beach and get beach photos and sunrise, sunset photos and stuff. And he wanted to do the same thing one time. And I said, and of course, his mama is not no early person. And so that wasn't happening on her side. So I was like, I'll take you. And I don't know what that is. Sorry, squirrel. But I took him. And the first time we went, he wouldn't get himself moving around here fast enough. I'm telling him, I said, we're not going to make it on time. And we didn't. We missed it. And so second time, he was ready, but he wasn't ready because, yeah, we had to get up early to get out there. And it was cool, though. Awesome pictures. Sun come up, he got a few pictures, and his little ass was asleep that fast in the seat next to me. It's like, you turd, you need to wake up. He said, I got my pictures. Uh-huh. But yeah, I guess I'm the only morning person. And it's not really that I'm a morning person, it's just once I wake up, I'm awake. I mean, I can go back in there right now and probably fall back asleep, but I'm moving, I'm awake, and so yeah. Used to not be like that. Used to, my feet hit the ground, and it's like I just drug ass for a while. It'd take me a minute to get motivated. I get pretty motivated pretty quick now, though. Don't know why. I know why right now. I was happy to get up. I think I figured out how to schedule the live. It's whenever you go to do them. I haven't done it off the phone. So messing with the phone, I can't give you no info on doing it. I know it's the same. You have the option. You click the live button, and it's gonna give you the option to schedule and whatnot. But it's been a minute since I went through YouTube and even scheduled. That's one thing with the lives that I do right now. I don't even hit Restream connects and schedules in for YouTube or into YouTube or whatever. And so I'll go through, open up the Restream website, and I go to their dashboard and schedule from there. But that's also why I got to go back through, I guess, and delete the upcoming after it starts, because Restream don't connect to that side and remove that for me. But with OBS, that's how I had to do to get the dual format. It wouldn't give me the option to dual stream both vertical and horizontal unless I scheduled it and then went back into the scheduling and set it up from there. And once I did that, I could get OBS or get YouTube to offer the dual stream setup. But like I said, that one in itself, I think is kind of glitchy because what was it? Pilato found me just a few times on the vertical. So I don't know. And then that's with Restream. With Restream, it shows me a horizontal view and a vertical view, and it gives me the portrait and landscapes, what they call it on Restream, and they give me the option to run them both. And it's got a little health picture of the stream right there on my screen, and all that, telling me that that both of them are streaming. But again, I don't know. It doesn't matter to me, but it does matter to me. The only thing I feel the vertical does is get you it gets you a few more views. But I think it's better for a better viewing experience in the horizontal. There you go. These things look like itty bitty termites up in here. Can't be though. There was little ones, then big ones, then little ones. What are we doing? Yeah.
Time's a roulette wheel, grumpy calls the spins. Precision of a surgeon, where craft begins.
I saw that.
Wood chips dance like confetti on the floor. Every turn
Off your phone, there you go.
holds a little more. Aliens floating, they dip in my sight.
We packed that bowl a little too tight, damn it. All right, y'all. You know what? I forgot to turn the air conditioner on when I got up just a minute ago. I can't neither. That's gonna be fun. I said I gotta get this daggum computer situated. I can. We'll have to do that again here soon before I get the computer situated and just see what happens. Because I remember last time we were streaming, it was okay. It's just if I played music, your audio was breaking up bad. But as soon as I turned the music off, it would clear up. And that would be fun. Where are the little bastards coming from? Is it my damn black lights in here attracting them or something? Because there's no new pieces of wood in here. I don't see nothing moving around, and all of a sudden I'll see a little one crawling.
Aliens floating, they dip in my sight. The mist curling.
Yep, I'll be glad when the and restream's acting up because my phone's buffering, or is it just my phone? There's my phone. I don't have nothing going on my phone. Back online. Hey, was I buffering for y'all just then, or was it just me? Oh no, this is my whole damn stream's going to shit. Just me? That's crazy. Yeah, watching it on my phone, it's like frozen and glitching and all that stuff, and then went blank and said back online, like Restream was saying stuff. But then I look at my computer back there and it looks normal. Just me. I'm crazy. I know. Oh, let's turn the air conditioner on.
Laid back, carving for the soul, shaping cloudy dreams, watch the colors roll, hand steady, mind free, this joint's patrol, roach clips bonded, stories to unfold,
that going?
Therapies, the wood grain, the blades our guide, healing and creation, that's where we reside, pain's rest in smoke, where aliens hide.
That was the last guy, right? He's got his little coat of clear coat on it now. Makes the paint a little shiny, but that one's done. We just gotta put the hanger on it. Yes, I am a good crazy. That I will agree on. Batshit crazy, but a good batshit crazy I am. And these little they look like little termites, but it's like I don't think they're little termites. They're like little bitty ants, but they're flipping tiny. Let's burn another bowl, Grumpy. It'll be all right. There you go. Now they look like little baby termites, but I don't think they're termites. They're not gnats. Almost like a little bitty winged ant, but they're just tiny. There's been about a dozen of them so far. I said, I don't have a new piece of wood in here. I could understand if I'd have brought like maybe a piece of driftwood or something from outside in here and it had some bugs in it, but ain't none. You're talking about this burn? No, this burn looks like mess. It's coming along. The details what's going to start messing with me. It's just filling it in and then covering in that. There's a lot of little things. I'm not going to get it all picture perfect by no means, but I do want it to kind of read like that. That right through there is going to be fun. Is getting some of that. I got a lot of that going. But got to get the gauge in there, get some of the little dashes and start doing all that kind of detail. Some of the little rivets and stuff like that. And then trying to work the gears and stuff out in there, here and there, to make it look more steampunkish, I guess. But what it's getting me though, I do like it. I got me some Mad Hatter designs saved up. I was playing with that with Alice in Wonderland themes yesterday, day before. But I can't keep track with that. The other day, that's like one of my favorite words, because it's like, yeah, I don't keep my days and stuff all the time in row like they're supposed to be, or what? How to not let the words work. I don't keep track of my dates and days like I should. Yeah, in my brain, it's the other day. It's the other day.
Grumpy's hands work through the grain, carving tales to numb the pain. Each clip speaks where words don't flow, healing scars they'll never show.
It's just that time of year. Everything's moving around outside and stuff, and then all the rain and the weather, I guess, is kicking stuff around. Because we had those big swarms, you couldn't drive around without them seeing termites everywhere. And I'm talking big ones. I mean, they looked like mayflies. They were buzzing around so big. But those is what I was seeing not long ago, and it's like, oh no, those was making me paranoid, because them's the big ones that's gonna be chewing stuff up, right? And so, but like I said, that was just because of the stuff swarming outside. A couple of days after, I didn't see nothing no more. And then these little bitty guys, like I said, they look like, you go and you kick an ant bed every now and then, and in that ant bed, you'll see them little bitty ants that's got the wings on them. That's kind of what they look like. I gotta catch your live. You did that live video. I need to go back and watch. I didn't know. I missed it. I was like, damn it. Somebody said something about you had a video. I was like, I didn't know. I know now. Oh man. I call them piss ants because they're all fire ants around here. And Florida's so damn sandy and stuff out there. You can go out there and look around and see little ant beds all over the damn place. You guys to be careful when you go laying in the grass around here. Oh, you get your ass eat up. That ain't no fun. Mean little shits. That's a thing about an ant, buddy. Oh, them little jokers right there. If that was a creature that was to take over the world somehow, just we are in for some trouble.
Shapes emerge, magical
Oh, just pull it around. There you go. Oh, that's how it goes.
curls of oak, pine shavings fall. Therapy
You get used to them, and then that's like with me. I've gotten used to the lives. You know, it's nothing to sit there and turn on a live and go live and start babbling now.
every stroke, night to day. Grumpy laid
Well,
back,
the spiders aren't that bad. You got to know where to look for them. You know, that's like when I was walking around. I was like, "Yep, there's some black widows going to be underneath that." That's just around here. That's their hiding spots under something that does not move much. If it don't move and it's got some cracks and crevices,
ancient
they're going to be under it.
grumpy
I don't know. I guess I'm just a bug guy. I used to run around looking for the bugs. And my granddaughter does the same damn thing. I got to get on to her all the time. I said, "You got to be careful. Some of them bugs is going to bite you."
rhythm
You
stay.
know, and black widows aren't as dangerous as people think. You know, it's like a bee sting sometimes. I mean, they can get you some people if you just have that allergic reaction to them. But I mean, if you think about it, any bug bite you get, you're getting an allergic reaction to it. You know, if you get a little head or a little bump and a little sore from that joker bite, that's an allergic reaction. You know, but that what is it? That epileptic shock or whatever. I can't say the word. When you need the damn pin or the EpiPen or something like that. No, that's when it's more dangerous. You know, some people, if you're allergic to bees like that, a spider bite to that degree can be just as bad. You know, stuff like that. But most of the time, they're not. I mean, the bites will get nasty if they're not taken care of. They can get infected or something real easy. But it's not like we got them around here where you can't garden or you can't play in the dirt or something like that. You know, you just got to be mindful when you start moving stuff around. If you move a rock out of the way, look for little critters scurrying around from it. You know, but most of the time they don't mess with you. They just run back to their little crack or something and try to suck back into their little hidey spot. Eve spiders. I had a friend of mine growing up. Ooh, he did not like spiders. I'm talking about that was his like worst freaking fear phobia. And my bully ass, yeah, I would pick on him and so everybody picked on him. But he did not do spiders. I mean, you could just pretend you took a spider web off the corner of a room from just a little household spider or something, and he'd shit bricks and be gone. Screaming, crying. I mean, he was deathly afraid of spiders. Brown recluses can get you; they can be nasty. But the little widows aren't as deadly. You know, everybody says, "Oh, black widow, hourglass, that's gonna kill you." They can, but they're not as bad, I guess. They're cool little things though, because they do. They got that little orange red little hourglass looking deal on them. They're neat. Wolf spiders aren't bad. Wolf spiders aren't bad at all. They're good pest control. Scared the shit out of you. You know, you don't like spiders. If you see a wolf spider come crawling across the floor, you're gonna pass out. You're like, oh, you break out the flamethrower. And don't smack that bad boy neither. Goodness gracious, I've seen people taking it and hit a wolf spider with a fly swatter and stuff. Wolf spiders, when they run around, they carry all their babies on them. You know, so if they just had an egg sac pop or something like that, and you pop that spider, you're gonna see bunches of little ones crawling around beside it real fast, and you're like, oh shit, nightmare material in the making. But a wolf spider, I think they're awesome. Because they just look like little tarantula. You know, they look like an overgrown jumping spider to me. But yeah, they're pretty cool. But you see little wolf spiders running around. If you can help it, don't mess with him because he's not going to hurt you. He's not going to come out and bite you. He's literally going to get any kind of little pests or bugs that's coming in and out. That's what he's after. Yeah, so You got to keep your built-in pest control going on, right? Especially in Florida. See, my phone's buffering again up here. I don't know what's going on. My boy might have all his junk going on back there. There ain't no telling. Yeah, I don't know what group he's into or what he's doing, but it's something with little cards and all. And he's got some app on his phone, and he's hooked into somebody's stuff, and it's an automatic thing, and he's got his shit just spamming 24/7 back there in these people's lives and whatnot. But it's not a bad thing. It's he's winning cards and shit somehow doing it. Give me a flamethrower. That's it. I don't know. I mean, maybe if you get in an area, but I've never heard them make no noise. I ain't getting my damn. They're not big enough, I guess, to make the solid with their little feet hitting the ground on like a wood floor or something moving. The wolf spiders, I don't think are big enough to generate the audios the audible, make it loud, you know. But I'm not getting my head down there close enough to because I don't care. They might not be wanting to bite me, but I'll be damned when them things jumps on the side of my head. I'm going to be squealing like a little girl myself. I can do bugs when I know they're there. When I walk through a spider web or something, what they say? That spider web gonna make you become full blown ninja in 2.2 seconds. You're like, fly, fly, fly. Just flinging shit everywhere. I did that yesterday. What was that? Banana spider? I about walked face first into that thing just walking around the yard. And that's what you got to be careful of because you go between trees and stuff and they got that web spread out. You don't see them. All of a sudden, your face planting a damn web and praying to God that spider ain't on your head. Hey, good morning, Chef Bear. But yeah, that's that full blown ninja training. You become a ninja master real fast. I had a a banana spider like that one year. He was over by the shed off to the side, so I wasn't walking through or nothing. So I didn't disturb the web. I think those webs are awesome. And the banana spiders, they can make a strong ass web. You can take that web and go to pull it and actually pop. You can feel the tension in that webbing pop, you know, because it's so strong. But them things get flipping huge, you know. That one I saw the other day was about that big, a little bitty body spread. Now you think a spider like that, think about it spread out like that big. The body part of the damn thing is actually that thick, you know, with legs and shit kicking off on it. You know, the banana spiders are cool. And then you get them just right when they're on their web. You bump the web, and then that spider, you can see he'll start shaking and flexing the whole web because he thinks something hit it and he's trying to get it caught. I like critters and stuff. I don't know. I'm weird. And that was a wolf spider. Oh. I can hear it in my head. And you might be able to hear them like that. Or I'm not saying you can't. I have tinnitus, so I got a high pitched ring going on a lot. So it's like some sounds. It's like I said I can't make it out or something sometimes. So that little, in my brain though, I can hear the little feet across it. Yeah. Like I said, the stuff nightmares is made out of. At least we don't have them damn shits like Australia. Australia got some big old spiders. Hey, Coils, what's up, buddy? How you been doing? Yeah, been a minute. Oh, been a minute. So you've missed some cool burns. I've been doing a lot of pyrography. Mine used to be real good. It's on my stress levels. You know, when I start, I get stressed out a little bit. It's like I can sit in the bedroom and hear the damn second hand. Not good, me. Oh no, I can hear the second hand clicking on the clock sometimes. But that's like when I'm just in my head and just stressed the heck out, aggravated about something. It kicks up like that. All right, y'all. We got to start burning. I don't know where to start. We burnt pretty much everything in there. We got some bunches of detail to do, though. It's definitely warm and humid out there. I can't feel no difference in that air yet. I got the back door going, though. Let's just put on stuff here. Hey, good morning, Johnny. How you doing, buddy? Oh, that's good. Back to my Folgers. Folgers Black Silk is what we're drinking this morning, and it is good. All right. Let's do some stuff here. Chisel all the worries thin, carving out contentment from his struggles dim. Grumpy's hands, they shape the flow. Knives kiss wood and time moves slow. Chronic pain, it starts to fade. Healing in these grooves we've made. Roach clips shining, made with care. Each one glowing, nestled there. Community, we stand as one. Gotta get a better scene, just that. Carve away the heavy night. Medication rolled up tight. Find the rhythm, let it show. Creating sparks that brightly glow. I haven't got into it much. I got that little laser from Steve at My Honey Handmaids, and I've burnt a couple of little images with it, and that's as far as I've messed with my laser deal. So I think when you said set the bed on the CNC, that's basically what you got to do is mark your scene. Basically setting your bed, that's your 0 point or whatever on your work surface, and then you wherever I guess you can put your pieces in there and everything zeroes out. I don't know what I'm doing in that mess. I want to learn though, because that's just it. Some of that stuff's pretty cool. I want to combine all that mess together. Got to get more stuff though. That whole smoke extractor smoke extracting setup's what I need, because that'll benefit me for this and the laser work. Yeah, that's why I haven't messed with a laser. The last time where is that image at? What did I do with all that mess? Here it is. That I did that with a little laser, and when it burnt that right there, oh my goodness, you would have thought there was a damn fire going on in the garage. It almost burnt through it though, so it was hot. That's the first time I've looked at the back of it. Yeah. But yeah, I turned the heat up on the laser trying to mess with it because, like I said, I don't know nothing about that stuff. That was what the fourth picture I tried to burn with it. All right.
But in the chips I find my way. Wood speaks louder than the pain and carves a path that's joy ordained. Laid back digging through the grain, smoothing edges keeps me sane. Healing isn't found in gold, but in the art my hands can hold. Carve away the heavy night, medication roll up tight. Find the rhythm, let it show, creating sparks that brightly glow.
I got some ant spray, and that's what I will do before I come out of here this morning. I messed that one up. I'll come out here with some ant spray. That's what that's what I'm getting. That's what I want to do. Yeah, with the carbon filter. Well, honestly, I don't even. I mean, the carbon filter will help for sure, 100%. But I don't need that the way I want to do it. Because I'm just going to exhaust it all out of the room, straight outside. Excuse me. Let me do this real quick before I swirl that. But my box that I'm in right now, I have a little cutout up here in the top corner right here that's got a little carbon cloth and stuff stuffed in there, and then I got a little fan on top that's sucking my smoke up through that. That's my wannabe filter right now. But what I want to do is get one of those inline air filters or inline fans, like what you're talking about for your grow boxes and whatnot, and just run. I'm going to do a fitting on top of my box, like a dust collector fitting, where I can hook my hose to the top of that fitting, and so I'll turn my inline fan on, boom, it's going to have whatever CFM the fan has, pull all that smoke through my little hole here. I'm going to run my hose to my window. My window's only 10 foot away, if that, right here beside me. And I have a window unit in there, and so I'll take where the side flexes for the window unit and all, I'm gonna put some wood in that, move the window unit all the way to one side, and then I'll have a wood panel right there, and then I'll have a cutout, and then I'll just bolt my my hose to that cutout and just put a filter thing or put a screen on the outside of it so stuff can't come through. But blow it out that way, and then my wood burning right here, the pyrography, all that smoke will go out there, and then have the hose itself on a swivel above me. And then because it's only another 5 foot behind me, is where I have the laser set up. So I'll be able to unhook the hose from the box, move it, and then hook it to the, have me a box over my little laser area to keep that smoke contained. And then I just turn it on, and like I said, it'll just blow it outside instead of inside. And I can still hook the CO2 filter thing to it just for the safety of it, but I won't need it. I feel I won't need it, in my head, in theory, I won't need it, but I won't know until I've actually got it, set up in use. That's what I want to do. Yeah, like I mean, I got my dust collector set up now, for my lathe, my carbon box, and all that. But yeah, kind of like that. And then I could do that too. I could turn my dust collector on while I'm out here doing my wood burning, and just the vacuum of that would pull my smoke away from me, down and out the rest of the room. But it's just noisy, so I don't run it for that. Yeah, the way I want to do the whole swivel is I'll go into one of the trusses in the attic right there and just come down with a lag bolt or something like that, and then have another handle deal kind of drilled through, lag bolt through, put it up to where it's kind of like a pivot, and then have a little hanger coming off that holds the hose, and then I can just pivot it, from one side of the room to the other, and it's all up out of the way, that way nothing's hanging and we're not tripping over stuff. Keep everything up high. Well, I mean, yeah, you can, but I want a good fan in there. I'm gonna go with some stronger fans for sure. Well, I was looking at some of them. You had the 4-inch inline fan, and then a 6-inch. 6-inch would do the damn job for sure. It'd be overkill, I'm sure, but I'll probably go with one of the 4-inch inline fans. They're just a little cheaper. I think I saw some at what, like 200 CFM a minute, 270 CFM a minute. That's moving some air, so that would work just fine. And then it gets too bad, my damn dust mask that I don't wear enough. It does have carbon filter inserts in it. Hey, good morning, Miss Daisy. How you doing? Hey, Reese. Good morning or good evening. Oh, so Miss Daisy, how's that temperature going on down there? Is it warm and humid enough for you yet? Yeah, I know it's getting that time of the year. It's like it, heck, where you're at, you really don't have much cold long, and then it's warm again. Yeah, we're on to the next. I finished the other guy. He's even got his coat of clear. That's finished product of the last one. I'm doing great. I am doing excellent, Miss Daisy. I am loving life right now. A couple of things can make it just a touch better, and it's just a matter of time. Very short matter of time, but I am doing awesome. And then oh, that's the detail that it can. I said these not slow down. All of these have been AI created, so it's AI art. I didn't do a Google copy, but I'm not tracing every single piece onto the board. I'll get y'all. Well, y'all see, I get so much detail, and then I start trying to fill the rest in on my own. But that's what we're trying to accomplish, as a look similar to that. Oh, but we'll get it. We'll get it. Oh heck. Well, I seen you camping and all, but I haven't watched the videos to see where you were at. Okay, that's cool. So, do you do this every year? When it gets hot, do you go? Are you the opposite of this? Let's see. How does this work? Snowbirds. You got it when it's cold up north. Come on down to Florida and hang out. And then when it gets hot in Florida, go back up north and hang out. Kind of migrate with the temperatures. That's what I would love to be able to do. Is get the heck away from the hotness, the humidity, the heat. I don't mind the heat. It's just the humidity. Whew, that humidity gets me. First time? Okay, okay. Well, that's cool. I hope y'all enjoy.
Creation keeps healing, we move through the maze.
Nothing wrong with snowbirds, though. Nothing wrong with snowbirds at all.
Grumpy's got a sharp
uh,
hand, steady as fate. Epoxy flowing deep, creation's ornate. Lighter cases sharp, roach clips out of sight. Glow brighter in the dark than a meteorite. Therapy and carving steady hands, no slack. Each cut a
let's
reflection
see.
of
Let's
dreams
get a
fighting back.
circle
Grumpy's
going
batshit
here.
crazy at the
I
vibes
want
polite.
that to be a
Medication
circle, though, and I
long-winded
can't
and
draw
poets
no
in sight.
circle to save my life.
Aliens watching, they nod and they
That's
grin.
why I trace stuff all the time, you know.
In the shadows where the carvings begin. Vibes intergalactic.
I do it. We're doing it. It's freehand. Snowbirds are smart. They are. They are very smart.
Epoxy spills like rivers on a moonlit night. Shapes emerge sharp.
They know what's up.
From batshit to brilliance, the cycle's tight. Grumpy carving galaxies push the limits of sight. Glow bright edges, life's a strobe light glow. Hands
Coffee. I need some coffee. My belly's wanting to growl.
back visions, they traverse the unknown. Aliens watch Grumpy shape the great unknown. Sign to the vibe, drop that subscribe. Catch carvings flowing steady, creations alive. Grumpy in his own, aliens not pure delight. Watch epoxy spill dreams under fluorescent lights.
Not quite how I wanted it. It'll work. It'll work.
And they grin. Shapes in the shadows where the carvings begin. Vibes intergalactic. Creations take flight. Like and subscribe. Let the algorithms ignite. Epoxy spills like rivers on a moonlit night. Shapes emerge sharp, souls taking their bite. From bad shit to brilliance this tight. Grumpy carving galaxies push the limits of sight. Glow bright edges, life's a strobe light glow. Hands cramped steady, art dances just so. Laid back visions, they traverse the unknown. Aliens watch Grumpy shape the great unknown. Sign to the vibe, drop that subscribe. Catch cards
And
flowing
there
steady,
goes the
creations
neighbor.
alive. Grumpy in his own, aliens not pure delight. Watch epoxy spill dreams under fluorescent.
Yeah, it won't be long. He'll go on into that bike. That exhaust ain't as loud as none of his bikes before. He's always tended to make his bikes a little louder. That looks crooked, but it's done.
Hands in steady sway, shavings falling like snowflakes, turning wood to clay. Gray revealing faces, spirits in the wood, dust in the air. Therapy's understood. Wood and smoke, life in a tangled dance. Carving through pain, giving grain a second chance. Medicating moments, sharing
Uh-oh.
ghosts. Peace in creation.
Well, you have a safe day.
Spirits play the host. Hands trace the lines. Stories in each slice. Sweat and patience blend. Little figures rise. Each twist, each turn. An age-old tale in the dust and to heal. Wood and smoke, life in a tangled dance. Carving through pain, giving grain a second chance. Medicating moments, sharing time with ghosts. Peace in creation, what spirits play the host. Silent whispers in the brain.
I don't know if I want to put a couple more gears right here, kind of laying in with that gear, and then bump the rest of the growth into it. That's where my brain starts skipping and hiccuping and just do something.
Where mind gets lost. Carved from ancient timber, who cares the cost? Swap the pain for purpose, turning sorrows gray. What spirits emerge, chasing clouds away. Wood and smoke, life in a tangled dance. Carving through pain, giving grain a second chance. Medicating moments, sharing time with ghosts. Peace in creation, what spirits play the host. Hands trace the lines, stories in each slice. Sweat and patience blend, little fingers rise. Each twist, each turn, an age-old tale. In the dust and the smoke, find the soul to heal. Silent whispers in the gray, marking time's tender grip. Late and tremble sing, mellows out life's trip. Dust like golden sunlight, sparkles in the air. Crafting peace in faces, finding solace there. Workshop sacred ground, where mind gets lost. Carved from ancient timber, who cares the cost? Swap the pain for purpose, turning sorrows gray. What spirits emerge, chasing clouds away.
Dust rise, workshop alive, Dremel humming. Late spin, thoughts clearing while I'm drumming. Hand steady, chiseling souls from the grain. Wood spirits born, banish all the pain. Roach clips gleam, each one's a story. Copper wire twist, therapeutic beauty glory. Minds at ease, wood chips in the air. Chronic pain fades, I'm beyond the despair. Call the pain away, dust therapy delight. In the shop late, working through the night. Every cut heals, every scrape mends. Woodcraft therapy, that's how life bends.
Sticky Yankee, good morning. Welcome.
Pain subsides, tools whisper secrets old as time. In the grain, I
Oh,
find
dude, thank you.
patterns emerge like ancient lore. Hands know the dance, all
They're right.
therapeutic rhythm. Every single cut.
Now, this piece isn't gonna have much like that. Now it does. Well, no, this one don't. The other piece had some little critters and little flies and stuff that were supposed to be in the picture, but I didn't put those into it. This one we're gonna just keep it with the steampunk look. I don't think there'll be no critters in there. There is a little steampunk like helicopter rocket thing in the supposed to be up here that I didn't put on. We'll have to see how that one goes. But thank you for coming through and welcome. Let's see. We're just, like I said, we're doing the alien things now. So this is the 3 alien boards so far, and then I try to paint most of my burns after the fact with the neon paint or the neon black light paints. That's what we're going with. Right? That could be fun for sure. I love watching hummingbirds just in general. Them some awesome little critters right there. The way they fly back and forth, I love that. That's, like I said, that's just, that is a flying marvel in itself. Or you say engineering marvel, whatever. God done some crazy stuff on that one. I love the way they can fly and hover and all that mess.
Wood spirits smile, they understand. In this workshop, I'm a healed man.
that lung yoga. Got to stretch them. Ooh. Got to stretch them lungs out. Ooh, excuse me. We'll bring this down in here and get some more stuff, and then we'll put some leaves and stuff on there. Make that kind of match in. Ooh. I see my phone's buffering again. I'm just not going to look at my phone. Some of these lines. If you live local, I go set up at a dispensary once a month and sell some of my stuff. Other than that, I don't sell a whole lot of it. I mean, I do, but I don't. All I can say would, if you see something that I'm working on, it would be shoot me an email or something like that. But I am in Milton, Florida, and I set up at Planet 13 in my area on the 13th every month when my schedule allows. I got stuff to do this month, so I'm gonna end up missing out on it. I am lost in this corner as to how I want to work it out. This is my reference that I'm going with. I do these, I've been doing them with AI. I'll create them with AI, and then I'll trace a good bit of some of the detail down. And then after I go through and burn that bulk in just to get my lines, then I'll go through and start working the detail and stuff into all that, so it won't be picture mirror perfect to what I got. I use it as a reference. There you go. Sometimes I can't get that inspiration to put anything on paper without some kind of reference, and I'm just trying to figure this out, because there's not, this gear's there, but it's not there like this. There's different stuff there. So I'll figure it out. It's part of my crazy. It's just part of the process. As I say, trust the process. Say the process and them damn squirrels. Them squirrels get all up in my damn business now. Mess me up. And see, I want that to go over top, but I've already got my lines and I can't. Maybe we can. That one's not neat. Maybe we can go over top of that. Down the stress, anxieties dissipate. Late hum whispers sealing off the weight. Workshop altar, sacred dust in the air. Turning broken pieces into things we repair. I should have just went right there where I didn't have no damn lines to contend with. I got to make stuff hard. Y'all see that? See what I did to myself? Oh. Music. blend it back a little bit. Maybe it won't be as bad. And my phone is still buffering. West Virginia. Oh, there you go. See, I can't see that on my phone. I had to turn around and see that on the computer. So what's going on? This one's. Oh, Wi-Fi is on. Don't make no damn sense. There we go.
Whittle down the stress, anxieties dissipate. Lathe hum whispers, sealing off the weight. Workshop altar, sacred dust in
There we go. Sorry, my phone was not wanting to connect to my Wi-Fi or something. That's why I was buffering constantly. Oh, let's get this.
Grumpy spins the lathe, spaceship hum in the air. Epoxy shining bright, colors rare, so unfair. Aliens in the mist, whispers fill the void. Roach clips, crafted art, never destroyed. Workshop therapy, the grind finds its peace. Red eyes coated, medicated, sweet release. Chronic fades, anxieties, drift to abyss. Join the tribe like the vids can't resist.
Gotta hold my damn head straight, yo. Hey, Dan, good morning. I gotta get me a neck brace. That's what it is. I put me a neck brace on where I can't kick my head to the side. I'll be all right. I'm finding out that's what I'm doing. I get in my zone and I kind of cock my head and twist a little bit and then lock into that position, and that's just no good. uh,
Keeps them alive. Medicinal haze, no pain stays the course. Roach clip crackles, fire fuels the source. Lay spin stories, whispers through the grain. Alien medics in the wood, healing every vein. Workshop therapy, the grind finds its peace. Red eyes coated, medicated, sweet release. Chronic fades, anxieties, drift to abyss. Join the tribe like the vids can't resist. Grumpy spins the lay, spaceship hum in the air. Epoxy shining bright, colors rare, so unfair. Aliens in the mist, whispers fill the void. Roach clips crafted art never destroyed. Workshop therapy, the grind finds its peace. Red eyes coated, medicated, sweet release. Chronic
They cooked on that glue or something right there. That little one.
can't resist. Shavings hit the floor, constellations in the dust. Hand steady, future forging quiet trust. Blades slice the resin, galaxies align. Each clip a little portal bent space.
What I don't like about this wood, all that glue and crap in there.
Grumpy vibing hard, feels the artisan flow. Therapy session
It's still moving. Yeah.
Workshops, church crafting keeps them alive. Medicinal haze, no pain.
Them fingers just getting warm already too, y'all. It's crazy. So what's everybody gonna get into today? I really need to do a damn long form. I mean, I don't know my problem. I just need to get off my butt and do it. Got everything I need. I just gotta do it. I always say my brain is not here. It's thousands of miles away. What was it? 192? I think 1,000. And I had that damn number in my head for a minute. Gotta get some more stuff. Hey, good morning, Amy. Gotta get some. I don't know. All right. That's gonna go right in line with that, so we're good there. Yeah.
Every piece, a brand new space. Oh, grumpy, carve it all, don't stop. Each creation makes the pain drop. Under UV, the colors ignite, glowing bold through every night. Anxieties fade like a distant tide. Chronic pain takes a backseat ride. Crafted wonders with a steady hand. Unique treasures from this magic land. Oh, grumpy, carve it all, don't stop. Each creation makes the pain drop. Under UV, the colors ignite, glowing bold through every night. Every flick and every shine puts the weight of the world in decline. Carving joy in the form of waves, epoxy flowing like dreams he saves. Oh, grumpy, carve it all, don't stop. Each creation makes the pain drop. Under UV, the colors ignite, glowing bold through every night.
That don't look right. I'm trying to put stuff in that thing. Hey, Renee, good morning. Thank you for coming through.
Grumpy shop is humming alive. Lathe spinning, carving dreams to thrive. Epoxy flows like rivers that gleam, turning roach clips into a smoky scene. Fingers stained with colors so wild, crafting wonders with a twist and a smile. Art from the soul, it's a labor of love. Tools in tune, singing songs from above. Medication rolled up tight tonight. Gotta get through, gotta feel just right. Like and subscribe, let the world know. Epoxy dreams make the energy glow. Sawdust falls like a glittery haze. Lost in creation, it's a creative craze. Turning wood to something so sleek. Every carving tells a story unique. Out in the shop where visions collide. Grumpy's laid back hands with talent to glide from blocks.
That just went all wonky.
Treasures anew. Kisses make the art sing true. Medication rolled up tight tonight. Gotta get through, gotta feel just right. Like and subscribe, let the world know. Epoxy dreams make the energy glow. Medication rolled up tight tonight. Gotta get through, gotta feel just right. Like and subscribe, let the world know. Epoxy dreams make the energy glow.
Hey, Don, good morning.
Grumpy carving under a neon sky. Shapes and colors where the resin flies. Lighter cases shining like a cosmic stream. Every edge is sharper than a midnight dream. Roach clips glowing in a UV haze. Twisting time captured in epoxy's blaze. Anxiety melts like snow in the rain. Chronic pain fades just the same. Grumpy's carving all night long. Each piece hums its own sweet song. Magic in the resin where the feelings grow. Welcome to the place where the epoxy flows. Fingers steady as the hours roll by. Every carve a spark in the starry sky. Unique like whispers from the devil's brew. Grumpy ain't stopping till he's carved it all through. Every swirl has a story untold. A tender glow breaking the night's cold. Come find your light, let your spirit take flight. Each piece a glow stick for your eternal night.
That across the top of the mushroom set behind it. It went behind it.
Each piece hums its own sweet song. Magic in the resin where the feelings
It's
grow.
getting hot.
Welcome to the place where the epoxy flows. Grumpy's hands got the midnight touch, fingers smooth by the glow so much. Each piece carved under
They're gonna
UV
be smooth, all
skies,
right. I'm burning it
where the
down.
magic lies.
Fingerprints right off of them. I gotta quit choking up. I like to choke way up down here like this for some damn reason, and my fingers get right there. And by the time I feel that that's hot, I've already burnt myself. Bad habit. I got to start staying, yeah, further back. You got to get used to burning with it further back. That filled in pretty good right there with just that little bit. I like that. All right, let's move on with it. Right, there you go. When I get in some, I'm gonna turn this off for a minute, y'all. Let's sit here and babble. My fingers are really hot. These two right here this morning. That's the way I was holding. That damn neuropathy can get me. That's got to be what it is. I'm not feeling it until it's too late, and it's already it singed my fingers. I it's just my hands. It's just the way I have to hold so tight because I don't want to drop nothing, and then holding real tight like that. And then, like I said, I don't feel it. That's the thing with my neck issues and all. I can feel that pressure, my fingers hitting stuff, but the sensations, I can sit there and take this wire and poke the shit out my finger, and look, I didn't feel the oochie, but that's just how my hands work sometimes. I said I'll grab something cold and flip and drop it because it feels like it burnt me. And I did it one time, but then YouTube started doing some weird stuff and it was letting just anybody come in and but then it went back to subscriber only. So I don't know. I have to check, but I believe it's set for subscriber only on my chat. Oh, yeah, I pricked my finger with that one. Didn't feel it. But no, that's just how my hands go. And so holding that stuff right there, it's like by the time I'm feeling that, oh yeah, that's hot. Like I said, I've already burnt myself a little bit. So I got to quit choking up on that stuff. I think it's set to subscriber only. Can I get in it and check it through my video? All messages. Don't want to miss nobody's messages. Let's see. So we got community moderation, participation mode, anyone. Ooh, okay. Let's do this. How? Any duration. There we go. I'll do that. It should have been set like that. On subscribers message. Don't have no blocked words. There we go. Haha. You think you keep the riff-raffs out for me? I don't get too many riff-raffs, but yeah, let's go back because it's been fun. Do have an awesome community. So. Let's go back with that. And talking about the little heart emojis and stuff, Dan, I think I squirreled off before I finished saying what I was talking about with that. When I get into I'll get into people's lives or whatever if I don't, because I'll lurk a lot. And if I get in there lurking and I don't chat, I for sure hit the little heart emojis and stuff like that. I'll flood the chat with the different emojis and the little smiley faces and stuff. Why
With
is
his glowing light, epoxy alive in the endless flow, a laid back groove you'll never outgrow.
that's what don't make no sense is my phone keeps dropping my Wi-Fi and not wanting to pick it back up.
Where the spirit glides, anxiety melts in the UV light. Grumpy keeps carving all through the night.
Shit, be safe out there driving too. I close my live and come back into it, see if that'll get me on my phone, get me back in there. It's just steady buffering on my phone.
Grumpy spins the lay, sparks dance.
Don't make no sense.
Epoxy dreams crafted in fluorescent mazes. Workshop therapy.
I got mobile data turned off and Wi-Fi turned on.
Eyes burning, medicated smoke swirling. Chronic pains, ghosting, anxieties unfurling. Craftsmanship, a hymn to the twisted vibe. Hit the bell, join the tribe, keep the spark alive.
We're back.
Hits
Huh.
like Thor in a cycle. Epoxy drip sick, smoother than a vinyl. Grumpy got the recipe, soul's archival. Art in the mist, anti-pain revival. Aliens and shadows, tools hiss like steam. Lathe humming rhythms, it's a stoner's dream. Workshop mystic, hands craft the supreme. Epoxy holds truths tucked in the machine. Therapy's a lace spin, roaches in the clip. Grains in the finish hit, meditators trip. Fog on the horizon, blood
All right.
lens to grip.
We're
Smoke
pressing
signals
buttons.
rise
We're
in the
done.
alien ship. Eyes burning, medicated smoke swirling. Chronic pains.
Yo, I will be right back. I gotta go with some coffee and water. Oh, we'll leave the microphone.
Hit the bell, join the tribe, keep the spark alive. Therapy's a lace spin, roaches in the clip. Grains in the finish hit, meditators trip. Fog on the horizon, blurred lens to grip. Smoke signals rise in the alien ship dips. Eyes burning, medicated smoke swirling. Chronic pains, ghosting, anxieties unfurling. Craftsmanship, a hymn to the twisted vibe. Hit the bell, join the tribe, keep the spark alive. Grumpy spins the lay, sparks dance in the haze. Epoxy dreams crafted in fluorescent mazes. Workshop therapy, sawdust coated phase. Aliens peeking through interdimensional gaze. Eyes burning, medicated smoke swirling. Chronic pains ghosting, anxieties unfurling. Craftsmanship, a hymn to the twisted vibe. Hit the bell, join the tribe, keep the spark alive. The spark alive. Blade hits wood like Thor in a cycle. Epoxy drip sick, smoother than a vinyl. Grumpy got the recipe, soul's archival. Art in the mist, anti-pain revival. Aliens and shadows, tools hiss like steam. Lathe humming rhythms, it's a stoner's dream. Workshop mystic, hands craft the supreme. Epoxy holds truths tucked in the machine. Therapy's a lace spin, roaches in the clip. Grains in the finish hit, meditators trip. Fog on the horizon, blurred lens to grip. Smoke signals rise and the alien ship dips. Eyes burning.
All right. Daggone coffee and suck down a bottle of water already. Had to let that stuff go. We did. And spiders. Gotcha. Tried that for a minute. It's a muggy morning out there, like we're supposed to be getting some rain or something. Oh, my back.
Grumpy turns delayed, the resin spins wild. Epoxy roach clips, creativity compiled. Workshop smells like sawdust dreams. Aliens in the mist, we're chasing light beams. Eyes glazed ruby, medicated haze. Clouds part slow, it's a better phase. Chronic pain dying, anxieties retreat. Workshop therapy where the soul feels complete. Turn it, burn it, epoxy drip vibe. Grumpy in the zone, feeling alive. This the tribe's creation, a moment to confide. Like, subscribe, let the sparks collide.
My Wi-Fi connecting to my phone's been acting up on me for a couple of days, but I figured it was just down. Sit through Milton. 1 p.m. yesterday. Look at you. You did it again. You did it again. I'm telling you, you're gonna have to stop one day. I'm gonna have to give you my damn hook up on Facebook or something. You're gonna have to message me and say, hey, meet me at Waffle House. We'll have a cup of coffee. Just shake your hand or something. Because I'm right here. If you fly down I-10 cutting through Milton, I mean, 3 miles, 2 miles from my house, you pass right by. That's cool. 660 miles. There you go. Woo. That's some driving. All right, Johnny, have a good day. Morning, Mark. I don't know if I said that or not. I thought I did, but I'm not sure. The squirrels are running hard this morning. Have a good day, Johnny. I hope your day flies by, buddy. Excuse me.
Turn it, burn it, epoxy drip vibe. Grumpy in the zone, feeling alive. It's the tribe's creation, a moment to confide. Like, subscribe, let the sparks collide.
Let's see if we can turn it a little bit lower. Keep it right at 30, maybe.
Grumpy in a shop, tools in a dance, roach clips in the spotlight, taking a stance. UV epoxy, them stars in a jar, pulling in aliens, celestial bazaar. Hands like wizards, ain't clone. Each piece breathing got a soul.
Oh man, you can do so much with AI, and it's like, hell yeah, AI is pretty cool to play with it. I've been looking at a few of them. I want to find one that's yeah. I got some ideas for stuff in the future, and it's gonna push stuff off into AI, but I want to see how that works. I want to try something. So let's see.
Each clip glows deep, humanity employed. Grumpy locked in, world tuned out. Silence so heavy you could hear the grout. Crafting little galaxies, holding smokers tight. Roach clips glisten in eternal light. Hands like wizards, art ain't close.
Oh wow, well that'd be pretty cool. 4 days, 3 nights. There you go. Is that another carving kind of thing, or just vacation? And flying, that sounds like the key thing there, because you've been doing a bunch of damn driving. Flying somewhere for a change might be relaxing, as long as the airports ain't damn crazy. You know, and I didn't think this don't make sense, but you know they have a what is it, a TSA express line or pretty much some crap like that. If you register through the with the TSA through some app or some crap they have on the computer, when you go to the airport, you don't spend as much time in security lines trying to get through. Like when you get on your plane and everybody's running through the, oh, you got to dump all your pockets and get checked out. Well, if you're set up through this TSA thing, you skip all that and you do your thing like you're somebody special. I don't see how the hell that works, because it's like I could sign up for this on the computer, pay my dues, and I could be some Fruit Loop when I come bouncing up in the airport, but you're not running you through all that other stuff. I don't know how it works completely. I mean, they got to be running you through a metal detector and shit still, because like I said, anybody could sign up for the shit and be crazy, right? But it's like 80 something, like $85 every so many months. It's just a money grab, I guess. But I heard about that. My boy's going to Tokyo and Japan and all, and they were telling them because they'll be hitting so many flights. I think it's 5 flights getting them there and like 7 flights getting them home. And the representative was talking about it could be beneficial if y'all do this and this and this, because then you will just get in and be out, you know. So it's like, oh man, like I said, just more of a money grab, because he's done dropped flip over $4,000 on this trip. But it's a once in a lifetime opportunity for him, though. So I'm glad he's able to do it.
Workshop magic, where to begin? Cut through doubts, let life in. Every grain, story thin.
If it was that easy.
Hand steady, flow like a river. Carving life, the art it deliver. Workshop vibe.
Let's see, we turn the heat down this tight. Let's see, I had to let it warm up. So see if it's gonna burn. It's not bad. You can. Yeah, there's companies that can do it. My sticker, I got my sticker, my hat. I got two bucket hats. I got my sticker turned on to them, and my sticker was done off of AI. And then I got a T-shirt that's got my sticker on there. It looks good. It printed nice. Right? I'm still paranoid. I don't know why, but I'm paranoid to go do an event somewhere. I guess it's the whole fact of dropping money to go make the money. I mean, I know you got to spend money to make money sometimes, but that's the whole thing. There is I'm paranoid that I'm gonna go drop the money, set up, and then just bomb, not have no sales or something like that. And I don't know, that'll mess with me. That'll mess with my head. I'm like, so they don't like my stuff no more. Grumpy'd have to pout for a little bit. Heck yeah, that sounds like a good time. The fishing, I used to love riding horses. I don't think I can do that no more. If they put me on an old lame horse that ain't gonna damn get stupid and go real slow, I might, but I can't get on no trot or no gallop, not on no horse no more. Goodness gracious, that would put me down. I could not do a horse no more. Oh, goodness gracious. I would love to be able to get on a horse and just flip and take off running. Get on a good freaking run. Yeah, how long it's been since I did that. Goodness gracious. Hell, I was probably 17, 18 last time I got on a horse like that. That's what I always thought too, Dan. It's just that's my brain. I ain't got enough stuff. I ain't got enough stuff. I gotta make more stuff. I gotta make more stuff. And then you get up and start like with me, I don't know. I try to put every damn thing on the table at one time. You know, all my roach clips, all my boards, all my carvings, and I just don't have enough room at that point. And then it's like, damn, I do have a lot of stuff. But my boards, somebody was saying, well, don't put it all out. Well, it's like, if I don't put all my boards out, there might be one that you want and you would have got it if you'd have saw it, you know, because they're all different. You know, it's not like it's the same board and I got 5 of these or something. If that was the case, then yeah, put one out, leave the other ones up. But my thing is hey, good morning, Robin. My thing is the stuff that's not 420 related. That's what I have to expand my inventory on. I need more carvings, more wood carvings, wood spirits and stuff. And then now my boards that I've been doing, my alien boards, I know all of them's had the pipe and stuff in there. So they're kind of 420 related, but I do have burns and stuff that I do that's not 420 related. And that's what that's where I feel is I just need more inventory set up that way. Because a lot of the festivals and stuff, they're gonna frown on the 420 stuff, you know, around here anyway, because it's just we have a lot of churches and stuff like that. So a lot of your markets and your events are put on, you know, by a church somewhere or something like that. And so I guess if you're on their grounds doing stuff, you got to play by their rules. You know, so some of them might see that 420 stuff and cringe and say, oh no, we can't have that here. So that's one of the reasons I haven't really set up anywhere else. And then paying to set up somewhere, I'm paranoid on that. And then said the dispensary, it don't cost me to set up, and it's all 420 friendly because it's mainly people that's going up there to get their meds. So they're not going to say nothing about all the work. Oh. Hey, there you go. And that's what I got to do. I got to get back into my relief carving and all that kind of stuff. I got a couple of relief carvings that I did, but again, they're 420 related, or they're just when I was in my funk, you know, so I don't want nothing to do with them. Hey, Kat, good morning. Hey, thank you. I hope your day's going good. Oh, excuse me. I am doing awesome. Always say the happiest grumpy y'all know.
Grumpy in the shop on Lathy, spinning fast, coffee still hot in a dented glass. Ash on the floor, got that morning laugh. Neighbor at the door like you awake at last.
I don't know if it's my ears or if it's the music, but I don't hear my music that much. I hear it, but it doesn't seem as loud. I might just have my computer turned down though. I have singed my fingers, I do believe, because they are my pointer fingers burning, y'all. That's why I'm kind of sitting here babbling. I was letting my fingers cool down a minute, but they ain't. That pointer hadn't stopped burning. Normally it'll stop burning. Do one with a duck with a pipe in its bill. Oh, there you go. I got you. I will. That's a good idea. We do one like, oh, you remember Howard the Duck? The old movie Howard the Duck. I watched that not that long ago too. That's funny. Yeah, I nerd out on some of that goofy stuff every now and then. And that's an old classic. I like watching that one. But do something like Howard the Duck and have him smoking a little spliff. I am. You just don't know. If you know, you know. We'll say that. If you know, you know. And soon you'll know. Smell the burnt finger. Hey, that's it, man. I'm telling you. My fingers is smooth. The tip of my finger is smooth. I'm telling you, I'm gonna end up getting. I keep up with the pyrography, and I don't get a glove. I will end up with a callus over the tip of my finger right there. It's just, it's gonna happen because I choke up on that wood burner, and I was saying earlier with that neuropathy, I don't feel it. I need to get it. I gotta watch how I'm holding it because that's what it was. Is I was rolled around and I had my finger closest to that stud right there, and that heat. That's what got me. I need to roll it to where I'm like that because that gets my fingers furthest away from it. But I'm still choked up on it. I'm gonna choke up on it. I can't help but to choke up like that because I feel like if I'm out here, I don't feel as steady with the line, and because I got more wiggle room. So I choked down on it, and it just, for me, it's more comfortable that way. If you have, yeah, that's it. Let me tell you something. My hands be clapping constantly. I be like a damn seal. I'm telling you. Uh, oh. Where did it go? That's right here in front of me. Duh. That's what I hate the most is when I go to look for something because I always set stuff just where I can set it when I'm working. Here, prop playing. But got to get my organization going again where everything's got a place. Well, I would say y'all gots to have been watching. Y'all gots to have been paying attention. Yeah, Grumpy was in a hell of a funk for a minute, but then y'all see Grumpy get real happy and just kind of stay happy. I'm sitting here fixing to get me another little bowl packed up, but it's time to clean my pipe, y'all. That's one thing when I do smoke out of a pipe. I used to keep them full of the resin. You know, that's good backups for when you're out, right? You burn a resin bowl, whoo, you're gonna get your little head right real quick. But sometimes I'll get a damn massive headache off of the damn resin, so I try to keep that cleared out. Or it's kind of like a cast iron skillet. You season your cast iron skillet. I guess when you burn in a bowl for a while, you kind of season your bowl. I gotta clean that seasoning out every now and then. I gotta go back through on PK stuff too, because I have this damn. Ow, I bit my tongue. Shit. I have the bell rung on his channels. I could have swore I done, but I haven't got no notification that he's going live. I just bit shit out of my tongue, you know. But with the bowl, I am conserving on my flour a little bit. I got to get out of the bowl though and get back into that Lobo. Because that was an investment. I put good bit of money in that damn thing, and I don't use it that much.
New Year's leaf turns bright and true. Hands rough with sparkle, what a
If you would have been looking, you'd have laughed even more, because I think I gave a visual with that one too. Hey Scott, good morning, buddy. How you doing?
with a steady glare. In the shop he finds his flair. Chisel and hammer, they dance side by side in the sawdust world.
I know when he moved his schedule, you know, that his schedule changed up when he moved, and then he's bouncing around on I think his channels, because I think he was starting to focus more on his music channel for a minute. But I got the bell rung for all of them. I thought I have to go back through and make sure. Now I know my notifications on my phone are doing better, because I had deleted it and reinstalled it and cleared my cache and all that on my phone. So I started getting my notifications again on that, and my computer, it's all set. I don't know. I'll just have to check. You're doing still waiting on a date to move. Man, there's a couple of people waiting on those dates. Hey Matthew, good morning, buddy. Oh wow, I didn't know that's how that stuff kind of worked. You're on disability for so long, but then when you hit the retirement age, they discontinue your disability. Now, how did they do that on your income? Does it go from like a disability thing to like an SSI thing? How does that work up there? Damn, I'm curious. I got to see how that works down here. Am I going to lose my disability check when I hit a certain age and then go into an SSI check or something? I need to figure that out. I need to figure that out. That didn't sound right when I said it. Must be an automatic letter sent out. I got a little ways to go though. Remember, I'm only 25. I'll be 25 this year. That's it. Kind of stuck on that loop. All right, y'all. Let's see what we can do. All right. Again, that's the reference. We're adding a bunch of stuff to it now. I guess I'm gonna start. I guess I'm gonna try to get back into the alien guy here and start working down through his head and come through to get some of that detail to start popping out. And I'll start bouncing around. That's kind of what I do. I don't stay in one spot. In my brain, that's what I want to start doing next, is finishing up this and coming down. His eyes, I'm not liking his eyes, but what I say, I got to trust the process. Trust the process. There's a lot of it I don't like right now, but after I add a little bit here and there, it will look completely flipping different. The income triples monthly, but your subsidized rent goes up too. But that's, it works so damn different like that around with the SS. Let's see, the SS. I got SSDI and then SSI because I got my credits turned in, so I'm collecting my disability credits, and then so at a certain age it's gonna roll into SSI and it just stays at the same payment. But then at that point, like right now with disability, I can make so much money a month and it doesn't go against me. With SSI, if I understand it correctly, it don't matter what you make, it will affect your income. You know, if you make a couple $100, it gets reported, and they try to balance and adjust and play with it the whole time. But with the actual disability, I can make what is it? They say $1,690 a month without it affecting my disability. But if I make $1,210 for that month, I get flagged. And if I get so many flags in a certain period, it's like making over $1,690 and they'll take the disability away. It's a flipping crazy loophole, and I don't understand the numbers, and it sucks. Because it's like, yeah, I would love to be able to try to get a part-time job if I could, but then it's like, if I'm even able to maintain the work, because that's just it. That was my problem back before I had my surgery and shit. I couldn't stay on my feet long enough, and then even after my surgeries, it wasn't happening. So it's like, can I do it now? I don't know. But then if I get a job and I work somewhere, who is going to hire me and only work me, because it's like I looked at it and added it up, and with the wages and how much you would make, it's like I couldn't work more than 12 hours a week somewhere, before it would hit me at that point where I'd make too much money, and I know I can't carry on a full-time 40-hour-a-week job. If I could, I'd be out there busting my ass right now. I hate sitting here not being able to do what I want to do, and it's all money, and if I could get out there and work, yeah. And that's the thing, when I did get out there and work, I busted my ass. I wasn't one of them guys that slouched and didn't do nothing. I was proud of my work. I took pride in doing the job right and not having to come back and redo it, or knowing that I'm on a job and here comes the inspector, and the inspector pulls up, oh hell, it's Grumpy. But they didn't call me Grumpy then, they called me Tim. They said, oh hell, Tim's here. They wouldn't even inspect my jobs to a degree. I did my stuff that good. They knew. They would roll up and say, who's in charge out here? And they go, it's Tim's. And then they'd ride on through. And then it's, oh, did we fail the inspection? I said, no, we passed. Well, he didn't even get out of the truck. He said he ain't got to. He knows the job's right. That's how I worked. I gave it 110% every time. And I can't do it now. But flip, if I could, I'd be out there busting my ass. I felt good to get out there and work for my money. That was one thing. That's like my son. I love my son. He has an awesome work ethic. He wants to make it out there and make that money. So, yeah. Head trips. That's where some of Grumpy's head trips come from too, is because it's like I can't get out there and make that money. I'm the breadwinner now. Shit, but it's not much bread. But hey, I'm doing it. That's all that matters. Grumpy's fucking doing it. I said flipping. I didn't wordy dirt. It sounded like it, but I put an L in there. Y'all, that'll sound like that too. Sometimes it'll sound like I dropped the F-bomb, but I try to cover the F-bomb with flip, and I don't pronunciate my words good enough sometimes, and so it don't sound like that. But when I do drop the F-bomb, I'll come back and say snot wordy dirt. Uh-oh, did I miss Spice coming in? Zach, are you in here? You are. Good morning, sir. I missed you coming in. Babbling. Damn. I gotta check out Matthew's new video. No, I wish they'd give me $2,000 a month for my disability. I'm scanning back through chat. I missed a lot of chat babbling. Well, see, with me and my disability, regardless of what was going on, I had to have my money because didn't make enough. Still didn't make a damn enough with my disability and her check. I mean, we did, but we didn't, but we did. Made shit work, but it's damn difficult. And before I got granted my disability, geez Louise, that was very difficult.
dreams under starry lights.
Damn, Dan, that sucks.
Laid back creations where the energy flows. Every cut, every
Can't blame it on the fur babies. They didn't do it. I'm looking at your chat where you said your dogs had you saying a few dirty words. Yeah, I mean, that's just it. You get in there and do your job, you do it. You can't get in there and hate going to work or something like that, because then that's going to make the day just drag ass. And then if you're looking for excuses on how to get out of the work, you get in there and do it and be happy what you're doing. And the day flies by and it's like you're proud of what you do. I mean, that's what it's about. I love doing my asphalt work and then driving around and going through an area that I laid the asphalt down, and you go from the old asphalt to the new asphalt, and it's just so damn smooth. And it's like, yeah, I did that. And it wasn't just me, the workers with us, everybody, it was a team effort. But it's like, our crew, we did that. We did a good job, because it's like I don't know, the way asphalt work's supposed to go, you're not supposed to feel that boom, that bump and stuff when you hit different layers or different times, old and new and whatnot. You're supposed to mill it out, put it down just so thick, or once you beat it and flatten it down, it's a smooth transition. That was part of the inspections and stuff. And some people, we had some inspectors, I guess it was just the company. My boss man probably pissed that many people off, but the inspectors would hard time them that bad. And they're like, that's too rough. You got to cut it and redo all that. And I'd be like, are you kidding me? Don't argue with them. Just do it. Because as soon as you start arguing with the inspector, oh, Lord, you just, he's got a woody for you from then on. And ain't nothing going to pass inspection the first time. You got to use your brain and work with them. But that's how I was when I done my jobs. I was so good at the one job we were doing in Pensacola. I busted my butt on that job so much because it was like they sent me out there by myself half the damn time. And I would be working and the inspector would come out there and, being, polite, he's talking to me, stop working, listen to what he's got to say. Hell, he would say, don't stop working. He would stop his truck, get out of his truck, grab a shovel and start working with me. And I'm like, dude, I ain't never seen an inspector do that before. And he said, dude, I ain't never seen somebody work with I said, all right, good, with props. But that's how I was, even when I framed houses. When I was doing uplift and everything, the first so many months, the inspector would come through there just knocking wood off and shit because they'd go to check nail off and hit it with 2x4s to make sure the roof was good, check all the hurricane clips and stuff. And it was the same way. He'd come to a house and he'd look in and he says, did you do all the clips? I said, yes, sir. He said, all right. And he wouldn't even go through the rest of the house. He'd do like 50% of it. And like, you're good. I know you're doing your job, and go on. And then my boss man would come in there the same way. What happened? And what do you think what happened? And then I get a raise. And then next thing you know, every house we get, he's throwing me the uplift papers, all the trusses, all the, before it was like the boss man would go through and throw a handful of clips in the room. Okay, these get all these clips, these get all those clips, but then I was into my job, I studied that shit. I could look at the blueprints and look at the truss layout and see where everything was, and I knew what it was. And it's that impresses them inspectors, and that's how you get good. You get a good name for your crew or something like that. I don't know. I could babble about that all day because I liked my work ethic. I'm babbling, so I ain't caught up with chat. Oh, you're talking about your fur baby. That's mine. When I went in and used the bathroom a minute ago, I felt sad for her because she's in there on the couch by herself and she wants to be with her people, but her hip is messing with her, so I don't want her jumping up into my boy's bed. It's too high off the ground and she won't let me set her down, and she's too heavy for me to try to pick up and set down. So she's on the couch pouting. Positive waves for everybody. I hope everybody's stuff gets better every which way.
Smoke curls high, minds meditation. In my little corner, find salvation. Gritty life lessons, all in a car. Smooth and rough edges, that's how I start.
Well, you can start putting some more time into your channel that way,
Fast in a swirl of dust, I found my path. Spirit visions etched deep in
or
trust.
other aspects of life. Depends on what you want to do, right?
Smoke curls high, minds medication. In my little corner, find
I'm
salvation.
fixing to get to where things are going to be a little bit different with Grumpy. I'm going to have to figure out some new routines, but it's going to be all so good, y'all. All so good. I would love to be able to start traveling around a little bit. Matt, I love y'all's idea of going and doing here and there and taking them vacations like that. I envy that.
Hands carved through the night.
My broke busted self never had the funds to be able to travel like that, and with circumstances that's come up, once everything settles, I just might have a little bit of travel money to goof around with here and there, and that's going to be something too cool. So waiting to see how that works out. All in due time, y'all. All in due time. And it's happening so fast now, but it's not. I keep complaining that I need that fast forward button. I still need that fast forward button so bad, but everything's taking place. Everything's doing what it's supposed to do.
Alien smile, the carvings come. Laid back dreams in cedar's gray. Grumpy's carving through the strain.
Yeah, Tim, I don't understand it all. Like I said, I've looked at for my SSDI, because when the divorce kicked in, I'm like, shit, am I going to be able to live? Am I going to have enough money coming in? If I do have to try to get a job somehow, if I can find some kind of work that I can do and make money, how much am I going to be able to bring in? And yeah, like Matthew's saying, the SSI and then the disability is confusing because that's just it. They tell you, you call them up right now, they'll tell you, oh yeah, you can make $1,690 every month and you're okay. I'm like, awesome. But then they tell you, but if you make $1,210, you get flagged. All right. So it's nothing wrong with getting flagged. Like I said, they say you can make $1,690. Well, if you make that $1,690 and then you make that $1,690, if you do it so many times, they're going to say, oh no, you can make more than that. If you're making $1,690, then you're not disabled. You can get out there and do more and you'll lose your disability, but then that's just it. That's the cap, is the $1,690. That's what they tell you. But then there's that loophole, or not loophole, that catch, whatever you want to call it. If you make $1,210, they flag you, no big deal. But if you get that 1210 so many times, you've made $1,690 and there's no flag, boom, you're booted out of it. And it's like, how does that work? You tell me I can make $1,690 a month and it not affect anything, but if I make $1,210 7 times, I think it is, then it's making, I don't, it does not compute. It's confusing as shit. And it's like, I don't want to screw nobody over, but I want to be able to live too. Just because I'm disabled don't give me the right to not be able to live. Yeah, so it's a crazy game. Hell, I called the disability office and told them, I said, okay, well, this is what's going on. How much money can I make? And I even told him, I set up at a dispensary thing and I sell my goods every now and then. And he says, oh, well, you're going to have to get a business, how do you say, business license, 1099 or something, do my paperwork. And he says, you work your numbers into where you didn't make no money. the disability guy was telling me to fudge my numbers to where it worked out like that. And I go, well, hell, I don't sell that much stuff, so I wouldn't have to fudge no numbers. So it's like you call them and you try to figure out what you can and can't do, and then you got that one telling you, oh, just do this, and it ain't legit, it ain't right, and you're gonna end up getting screwed. So yeah, it's completely confusing. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I get flagged if I make less than what that amount is. And if I make that amount less so many times, it's like automatically making more than what I'm allowed to make. But I made less than what they said. That's where it confuses my damn head. I get overwhelmed and I try to make shit compute and make sense of it all. And then if I can make sense of it all, then it'll click and I can understand it. But I can't even make sense of, okay, how can I make this much but get penalized for making less? That don't compute, right? But I can't even do that. If I do that, it's for so many hours, and then I got to get out of there. That's what I've tried to figure out, because I put in a resume at the dispensary, and told them, is I don't know what I can do. I haven't had a job since 2011. I can't stand up so long. I can't sit down so long. I can't do this. I can't do that. Can y'all hire me? Don't nobody want to hire you like that. And then you go to tell them, oh yeah, I got to work less than so many hours a week. That screws scheduling up for any company. So it's like they really got to like you, or you really got to be good at what you're doing when you're doing it for them to really work with you like that. So it's like, what am I going to do? Find me something that I can do on the computer and it be consistent and stuff, like some wannabe data processing or something, and I'm not fast at my typing. I get decent, but it's 1-2 fingers, hunt and peck. Ooh, every now and then we'll throw a pinky out there. Ooh, I see that one. But no, I can't. My son, he ain't even looking, and he ain't missed a word. I'm like, how the hell do you do that? I can't. Shit, I was an hourly manager at Burger King. What did I say? Have it your way. I've done it. That was in the past, though, and that's just it. I had a little more patience for people and stuff back then. I don't have that. That's part of it now, is just, I can hold my tongue for a little bit and keep that patience and keep that professionalism, but you're going to have that one individual that's just going to say that one word, and Ray's going to jump out and chew their head off, and there you go, I'm fired. So, it is what it is. That's why it's like I don't know what the hell I could do to go off and make any money or do anything. But yeah, is what it is.
Chisel and carve away, chronic shadows fade. Creation in the lumber, a serene escapade.
But that's all right though. It's all working out. Like I said, I got my numbers. I got my budget going on. Hey, Mr. Pink, what you doing? Don't you get some sleep? I saw you late last night, now early this morning. What's up with that? How you doing today? Hey, the burner's still burning great. All right, Amy, have a great day. Thank you for coming through and hanging out. I need to get mine here in a minute. Big girl, I've done let her outside this morning, so I know she's okay. I got to get old man out of the bed. And I know as soon as I go in there to go in the back to get him, she's going to try to push past me and jump on the bed real fast. She always does that. I can sit there and get her all hyper if my boy's sleeping. I'm like, where's Bubba? I said, you got to go get Bubba. Go wake him up. And she'll jump down and roof at me and get all excited and run there and push his door open and jump up on his bed and get all up in his face. I get her worked up. She likes her people. But like I said, her hips messing with her. I don't want her jumping up in his bed. And she's ornery now. She wants to go outside. Like I can try to go outside to come out here, and she wants to be with me constantly. She wants to go out and play, and I'll literally have to walk through the door as quick as I can and try to close it. And she's literally got her head stuffed in the door to where you're closing it on her freaking snout, and she will stand there and push her way slow. And it's like, you ornery little turd. I open the door, she starts wagging her tail and walks right to the door. She's my man. She's my shadow though, but if she would come out here and lay down somewhere, it would be awesome. But she'll come out here and she's tuned into wanting to play. She goes over, she lays down, but she lays down on the other side of the garage and stares at her damn toys. She zones out and fiends for playing. She's a crackhead when it comes to playing. Oh man, she's my shadow though. Oh, yeah, she's in there by herself on the couch though. I said I don't want her jumping up above his bed. Her hip. It's her hip or her foot. I looked at her foot. I'm gonna have to look at it again. I've messed with her little toes. I picked her foot up, bended her little toes. She hasn't made no, like it hurt, like that sudden movement or try to snatch it away or nothing. So that's why I think it's not her foot. I think it's more in her hip. She's just picking her foot up to take her weight off her hip. And that sucks because, yeah, she will not calm down. Like I said, she wants to play 24/7. It's like I have not run her in like a week or so because of it. And then I let her play a little bit yesterday. I throwed her toy some and she started limping all over again. So she wasn't ready to play.
Drip like tears from the moon's face, carving out demons, every line leaves a trace. Lighter cases sparkle like galactic chimes, roach clips hold dreams from other times. Grumpy's mind twist, that shit insane. Therapy with a blade slicing through pain. Aliens whisper, yo, this vibe's just right. Hit that light, they beam up your night. Hands steady, but the thoughts go wild. Wood grain bleed and stories so beguiled. Medication roll, but ain't for the sickness. It's for the cosmos and infinite thickness. Energy flows where that resin hardens. Spaceships hover over backyard gardens. Subscribe to the madness, channeling stars. Grumpy's world unravels, Jupiter and Mars. Therapy in the edge, every carve's event. Truth in the art, dollars only supplement. Glowing bright.
Yeah, they do. And it's bad because it's like she's young. That's why I feel bad. My first boxer, my first boxer, she had hip replacement bad, and then she got an infection in her leg, and so her back hips were already messing with her real bad, and then her leg got infected, and I'm talking like it blowed up as big as my flipping arm overnight, infected. And if they would have been able to save it, they would have had to amputate her leg at the minimum. And she wouldn't have been able to. That would have put more. She was leaning more to her front end, using both her shoulders up front to take the weight off of her back, And so losing that one leg would have just put her down instantly, almost. So unfortunately, I had to put her down. Yeah. My second boxer, she had it a little bit, but she ended up with some tumors around her spine. I ended up having to put her down from that. Oh yeah, they do. It's just they're heavier. It's just they're rougher on their joints. They play a little rougher, bounce around, the running and jumping and all that. You know, think about a big dog jumping up onto a bed, you know, or a higher bed, or even the tailgate of a truck, you know, jumping up. That's not that bad. You see them jump again, they hit, you know, they land. It's no big deal. But as they get a little older, those joints get a little sore, and then when they land, they don't, you know, they don't flex with it just enough. They stove them shoulders up, and you see it catch up to them. You know, it's like my little dog. He can't. Used to, he'd jump right off the bed, no problem. Boom, boom, hit the ground and keep going. You know, he's gotten older. He can't do it. Jumping off the couch gets him. You know, so it's the same way with the beds and whatnot. And my damn animals, you can't tell them. You tell them to stay down off of something, their asses is up on it just that much faster. They're like, what are you talking about? They're gonna tell you to get out of their spot. They're just spoiled. I don't know. I do love my fur babies, and I hate it when they hurting because they can't tell me how they hurting or what they need done to fix it. You know, and I'm pretty good at reading them. That's one thing I can say. I want to be Doctor Doolittle when it comes to animals. Hey, good morning, Jack. How you doing, buddy? Say checking in and checking out, sir. I'm just doing more damn babbling than I am burning today. I gotta do that again. I about did it. I choked up on this tip too much. I had it rolled where my finger was closer to that little stud sticking out, and I sat right like that with them two fingers and burned earlier, and that one's still burning. I gotta turn it more like that and not. There you go. Give myself more room. That's what I need to do. Make a mental note. Keep the screws pointing up, just like that. Cause that. Oh no. Sideways. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I just gotta quit choking up on it as much. Long night, checking in and checking out. There you go. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. There you go. That's me when I do my intros. What is it? Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Throw it around. I was like, huh? That ain't right. You got to make you scratch your head right off the bat. But yeah, you have you a good rest, everybody. We gotta get some starting to work in the little details and stuff, and there's a lot of lots of little actions, and it's a busy piece. There you go. That's the words. Let's come on across here because this is busy right here. We got a lot missing. So we got a pipe here. Then there's another pipe. That's why this stops. There's another pipe that kind of rides up here and terminates in behind that gear, but it rides right through there. And the other side comes through. Hey, wait a minute. Let's see. Let's get it. We come up. It runs. First stack. How is it? It's gonna come way up into the stack and then back down. Oh, down to here. All right. Let's see.
Welcome to the land of wood and glow. Grumpy's got the tools, the resin flows From lighter cases to clips for your hit, every piece shines, ain't none counterfeit. Grumpy's laid back carvings all through the night, each one unique, glowing under UV light. Anxieties fade, pain takes a flight. In the land of creation, everything feels right. Carving through the chaos, steady hands and grit. Epoxy dreams born in the glow of the lit. Shapes take form with a story to share. Find your light, it's waiting right there. Grumpy's laid back.
Wow, the anxiety from this damn stuff. That's another thing. It's weird. Some of the anxiety that I feel when I do some of this work, because it's like, especially when I don't got no lines there. It's like I'm putting them down, and it's like I'm burning it. So it's like, oh goodness, where it's going is where it's fixing to stay.
A cosmic dance under neon skies. Here's your chance. Spark the joy, let those worries slide. Breathe in the vibe, let your soul.
It's a weird kind of pressure, adrenaline. I don't know how to describe that, but I do like that. You know, I know that's not right. That got too thin.
Anxieties fade, pain takes a flight.
I try to thicken the line up to match the rest of it.
Everything feels right.
It's like when you put it there, it's there. And I get an anxiety off of that crap sometimes. Yeah, thank you, Robin. Everybody, please like, subscribe, all that good stuff. I do this crazy stuff all the time.
Grumpy on the lathe, turning roach clips exquisite. Spin killing time, therapy in every digit. Aliens hover, mist thick like a foggy scroll. Eyes red, my meds in control, soul on patrol. Workshop vibes where the healing ignites. Epoxy flows, truth shines in the lights. Chronic fades, peace starts to arise. Hit subscribe, feel the tribe amplify. Shavings hit the floor, glitter like cosmic dust. Meditation in rotation, tools earning trust. Anxiety's a thief, but here it's unarmed. Grumpy's grind got the chaos disarmed. Aliens whisper saying human skills divine. Grumpy replies, crafting keeps my mind aligned. Lathe hum lyrics, beats from the shop. Every turn's a chapter, can't ever stop. Epoxy fumes like a nebula's embrace, building tiny legacies in the smallest space. Each roach clips a trophy, a win on display. Grumpy's got galaxies spinning every day. Workshop vibes where the healing.
No, we're not working on chapters. We're working on a whole new book, y'all.
Chronic fades, peace.
A whole new book.
Hit subscribe, feel the tribe amplify.
Mhm. Can't wait. Can't wait.
Workshop vibes where the healing ignites. Epoxy flows, truth shines in the lights. Chronic fades, peace starts to arise. Hit subscribe, feel the tribe amplify. Grumpy on the lathe, turning roach clips, exquisite. Spin killing time, therapy in every digit. Aliens hover mystic like a foggy scroll. Eyes read my meds in control, soul on patrol. Workshop vibes where the healing ignites. Epoxy flows, truth shines in the lights. Chronic fades, peace starts to arise. Hit subscribe, feel the tribe amplify. Shavings hit the floor, glitter like cosmic dust.
It
Meditation,
is.
meditation tools, earning trust. Anxiety's a thief, but
All right,
healing
Kat. Thank you for
overload.
coming through and hanging
Wounds
out. I
unearthed,
hope you have an
chaos
awesome day.
disarmed. Aliens whisper saying human skills
It is
collide.
addicting. That I mean, it truly is. That's I've kind of fell off my lathe just a little bit because then I gotta say it's the biography. I just what I yeah. I love my lathe work. Don't get me wrong. I'm gonna get back into that for sure. But right now, I am kind of hyper focused on the biography at the minute. I have a lot of my stuff for my lathe done. I have a bunch of pins made, tons of roach clips made. So I'm not lacking on stuff like that for events. So my boards, I started running low on my boards, and so I got in a kick to where let me burn a few more boards and get caught back up. And then while I was doing that, that's when I went from okay, well, let me do my normal style burn. Those look good. I got a couple of those done, and then it's like, well, I come up with that dragon picture, and it was like, ooh, shit, I can't do that. But then I did it, and it looked good, and so I did another one, and I liked it, and it felt like it looked a little better, and I feel like each one is stepping up, getting a little bit better for me. In my mind, I feel like I'm doing them better and better, and it's like I want to keep that momentum going for a minute while I got that focus, and then I can stack a bunch of boards up at the same time. Some of these boards I don't want them to get rid of. I like them that much. It's like, ooh, I'm that proud of it once I finished it. I hate it right now. It's like looking at it, I get aggravated. It's like stuff don't look right. This ain't reading right. This don't. But then when I start adding that little bits and pieces here and there, it's trust the process. It starts to look better for me. That's it. I think we're all artists in our own way. Everything we make, anything you make it with your style, your flair or whatever to it. So it's like I'm not like a gallery artist or nothing like that. I don't look at myself as being an artist like that, but that is a piece of art, I guess, and you're making it. So it says you're an artist, I guess. I don't know. But I do feel more peace when I am creating something, I guess, because I find it as a therapy. I get in there and I'll start zoning out. When I'm not doing these lives and I get into a piece like that, oh heck, my head's just all over the place. But it's a good thing though. It's not a bad thing. I said I'll get in there and forget about my aches and my pains and stuff. They're still there. They hurt more. Hell, I'm creating new ones. But it's part of it. Yeah. I love watching everything. Somebody doing something, even if it's something I do, but they do it, you're gonna have their own way of doing it, So it's and then yeah, you can always learn. Don't matter if you consider yourself a master at any damn thing, you're gonna still learn from somebody. Somebody green, not knowing the hell what they're doing, come in and do something. You're gonna learn something from their little lesson if you pay attention. If it's just, oh, don't do that, look at what could happen. You're still learning something. Got to keep that mind open. I wish I had this mentality when I was a flipping kid. I'd be damn dangerous at this point, But when I was a kid, you're young and dumb and think you know everything, right? Takes it a minute before you realize, oh hell no, you're gonna be learning stuff till the day you die.
a comet, he carves truths unseen, artifacts born from a mind's evergreen. Finger stained red, green smoke in the night, tools dance in his grip, giving madness flight. Therapy in every grain,
See, we got some more little hoses and stuff.
carved small, still shining bright. Lighter cases burning, messages unwrapped.
It's just old crazy grumpy. That's all I am. I'm just old crazy grumpy.
Waves roll slow, mad genius in the crack.
A very, very, very lucky individual. Yep, that's what I am. Super, super lucky.
From dusk until morn. Medication rolled, aliens lurking out of sight. Thumbs up, hit subscribe, keep his craft.
Let's see how we gonna do this. Let's see. That did not work out right though. But it's there. Mr. Roy jumped in his birdhouses. I like watching Mr. Roy do his birdhouses. They come out awesome as heck every time. He was working on some yesterday. I like how Mr. Roy mixes it up with the power carving, the gouge work, and all that on one piece, you know, when he's doing his houses. I gotta wrap that. All right, Mr. Pete, you have an awesome day, sir. And thank you again so much for all your support. I truly, truly, truly appreciate it. Every daggum bit of it. And it won't be long. I'll be getting back on the lake and be doing something with some of that maple and all for sure. So thank you so much. And thank you so much for this. This wood burner is doing excellent right now. I love being able to use this little ball tip that I've been using on this piece so far. And I'm even getting some good little detail work done with it. It's awesome. So thank you again so much. Y'all go check out Mr. Pete's channel for sure, aka the Mad Scientist. Y'all, you won't be disappointed. He puts up some crazy little builds and stuff. I liked watching the build when he was messing with the burner and all. Yep. And go check out the Facebook group. Now, y'all won't be disappointed there either. It's just carving stuff. Very good group, very positive group. Lots of positive people. You just get positive remarks on your work. I don't post as much of my work anymore since I started my YouTube channel, but back before I got into the YouTube, when I did my power carving and stuff like that, I posted under Tim Reed in most of those groups. So if you're in Kindred Spirits or something, and you could probably search and see some of my old work. But I haven't posted much of my new stuff because I got hardcore on the roach clips and stuff for a minute, and I didn't want to flood the sites with that much 420 stuff all the time. I was trying to be I guess respectful on that aspect of it, because Facebook might not like some of that stuff, and so I didn't want the admins to have any kind of trouble or anything like that. So I just didn't post as much of that, but my carvings and stuff like that, I post that kind of stuff more. But I haven't done many carvings lately. It's just been the roach clips or a little bit of the biography. So, but I'm trying to get mindful and post. That's what I'll do, is take some of my finished pieces and start posting them here soon. But it's a good group, y'all. That's what I'm babbling at. That's a positive group too. That's what's awesome, because there is a lot of toxic groups out there on Facebook, and that's not one of them. By no means. So y'all go check it out.
Roach clips, caught stars, pocket universe snug, spark aliens in the wood. Yo, pass me that mug. Crazy like a comet.
We kind of get some stuff right here.
Artifacts born from a
This one's pretty clean though. There's one.
Finger stain red, green smoke in the night. Tools dance in his grip, giving madness flight. Therapy in every grain, every line tight. The cosmos carved small, still shining bright.
Hey, Beaner, you have a great day.
workshop, jamming late at night. Epoxy flowing colors, popping with delight. Ultraviolet magic making things so right. Roach clips gleaming in the glowing light. Glowing roach clips shining in the dark. Ultraviolet colors hitting like a spark.
We'll get old man dog down, put him outside real fast, y'all. Just get warm with the fingers.
Dust and shavings flying, working hands so skilled. In the laid back carvings where dreams get fulfilled.
Oh, we're doing good on the coffee this morning.
Thrilling. Every piece of gem, the excitement's chill.
I finished up
Roach clips
all the Tim Hortons Colombian, and then the other dark. I got the the French vanilla left to go through.
crafting masterpieces, tearing up the art. Late night jives and creative.
No worries. No worries at all. I'm just glad you stopped through. Just don't forget to hit that like button for me and have an awesome day. Oh, I'll be right back. I gotta go get my old man dog out to bed and put him outside for a minute. And then I'll probably go ahead and feed him because it's just after 8 o'clock. So take me just a second, y'all. I'll keep y'all with me though on this one. The squirrels out there. It's icky out there this morning, no human. Oh, big girl laid out on the couch. I just go pout with her daddy now because her didn't get to go with her bubbles. Big girl. How's your hip doing, huh? She's got her damn hip stretched out though. She does got her leg laid out. And she's not getting up. She let me rub her legs, so her legs hurting, y'all. Big girl. I'm sorry. It's okay. It's okay. Just look at what you do. It's okay. Let me look. Let me look. Is it your toe? Hmm? I'll leave you alone. You fixing to have to get up. Nuh-uh. You're not jumping on the bed. Stay down. It might be in her foot. She wouldn't let me mess with her foot just then. But she had her leg stretched out, so we could have rolled her tendon a little bit. I said on her foot. That's going to pull on her hip. Come on, Sparrow. Come here. No, I got you. Come on, I got you. I got you. Go. Go, Pepper, go. Sparrow, go. Pepper, leave him alone now. You can't hardly walk yourself. You don't try to pull him around. Goofy pup. Yeah, y'all, I babble and talk to my dogs like they're supposed to talk back to me or something. Like I said, they're my babies. I treat them like my kids. Come on. So I say animals is what is it? They're a heck of a responsibility. Go. That's up. Microphone might get a little crackly. I'm stepping onto the porch with him just for a minute. Go. Go be a good girl. Go. It's humid out here, y'all. Sun's trying to come out through the clouds, so go. Go be a good girl. Get off the porch. Go. Go. Go do your business. Go. Oh, my back, y'all. Sore today.
Grumpy in the lab, epoxy dripping slow, roach clips crafted for the righteous roll show. Medication snug, pain just fades away. Aliens friends riding shotgun, their ships on sway. Dust therapy hitting hands deep in the grit. Chronic pain flying gone.
All right, let me go get your food. You down, old man? Come on. Come on. Come on. Hey, come on.
Roach clips shining galaxies.
I'll be good.
Dreams floating in UV rays. No meditations missed when creativity.
Turn that off for a minute. Let this damn cool air build up. That's the shitty thing is with the wood burning, I've been blowing all my cold air out the back door with the smoke and the fan. Oh shit, y'all, I gotta go to the bank this morning. I forgot about that. I just remembered I got to do that today. That's the other thing. I have to go to the bank with a piece of paper, get it notarized and signed, stating that the bank has permission to refinance the home loan. Because with the way the divorce was drawn up, the mortgage for that loan's the payment for that loan's my mortgage, and I did not want her to have the ability to refinance and jack my payment up to push me out of here. So with that in the divorce, the bank can't refinance the original loan unless I give them the permission to do so, I guess. So bank's just covering their butt. So yeah, I gotta go do that because we have the closing for that on the 16th. And that I cannot wait, you know. Because that's just gotta be a load and wait for the show. Let's say happy days. All happy days. We're doing a happy dance and all that good stuff. Come on. Oh, my bad. Good. Yeah. Your hip feels like my back. I feel you. Yeah. Hey, Reverend Nick, good morning. Where we at? 8:30. Yeah, y'all, I gotta go to the damn bank this morning. Which bank is gonna be easier for me to go to traffic-wise? Oh, probably Milton. They're both about the same distance away either direction I go. It's just that loopy truck, driving that truck and transmission in the traffic. I don't like that. So I'm trying to think of red lights. I got 1, 2, 3. 3 if I go to Milton. So I'll go to Milton. Truck does okay once it's driving and rolling. It doesn't seem to have many hiccups. It's just sitting in traffic. There's air or something in the transmission on top of the clutch is slipping just a little bit in the transmission. So I'll sit there, like crank it up and go to leave. I'll crank it up, it's idling. I put it in reverse. Boom, you feel it, you feel the motor or the transmission engage. Take your foot off the brake, start rolling. Don't give it no gas because you're just backing out the driveway, right? All of a sudden, boom, you feel it kind of jump. Hit the gas, it ain't rolling. It's like you put it in neutral. Then all of a sudden, boom, it jumps again real hard and starts to back up. So and then sometimes sitting at the red light, it'll do that. You're sitting there waiting for the light to turn green. All of a sudden, it feels like somebody hit you, and it's the damn thing jumping out of gear for a second and then jumping back into gear, and it's crazy. All right, Robin, you have a great day. Thank you so much for coming through and hanging out. I'm not going to be on much longer, y'all. I'm not going to go till 9 o'clock this morning because forgot that I needed to run to the bank until I was in there feeding them. Um, so yeah, I need to jump up. I'm going to jump off at 8:30, go take me a shower, get ready, run and get all that done because that's important. I got to have that mess taken care of. The sooner the better. Like I wish if I could do it and have the damn main signature and that be done now, I would have already been on it. But like I said, we got to notarize that, then they'll do their thing in the day 16th. Yes. Then I have a few weeks, supposedly a few weeks for her to get the next loan done to get me off of all the finances. And then I'm done. I'm away. I'm free and clear. She got to get all her stuff out of here, but other than that, it's a done deal. I can't wait.
In the workshop where the sawdust flies, Grumpy's carving dreams under painted skies. Epoxy shines as the roach clips spin. Lathes in motion, let the art begin. Like and subscribe, what more can I say? Stay while the stress carves itself.
I always say that flux capacitor's almost fixed. Oh, I don't know why I'm trying to turn that back on. I turn that back on, I'm gonna get in the zone and beat up for God again. That's all I'm gonna burn on it this morning. When I get home, I'll get back into it. All right, Don, you have an awesome day, buddy. Thank you for coming through. And I'm glad you had a safe trip, made it home okay. That's always a good thing right there.
Turning pieces crisp where pieces found. Grumpy smile.
I need to do my dang yard again. I just mowed it, and it's the damn grass in the front yard. The grass itself's not tall. I don't know what grass it is, but you got your regular little grass shoots, and then you got the tall shoots with the little V on it, the little black fuzzies on the end of it. I got that kind of grass, and so I mowed it down. We got a bunch of rain, and now I got just tons of seed shoots just all over the yard about a foot high, and it's like, goodness. But the birthday party, the front yard I'm gonna mow. The backyard, I think I'm gonna leave it high. That way where they put the slide at and everything and lay the tarp down, it's just gonna lay that grass down because it's gonna kill everything underneath the grass. Because if they leave it up, last time this stuff sat there for 4 days, it seemed like. And then when they come and picked it up and then picked the tarp up underneath, it's like all my grass underneath it was just freaking. It's still somewhat sandy on that side of the yard where it was at last time because the stuff hadn't really thickened back out. So I'm gonna let it grow and stay thick. That way, if it does kind of kill it off, I guess when I cut it, there'll be some seed maybe, or it'll kind of come back. But yeah, I got to get some yard work done though, for sure. Get stuff cleaned up, moved around for the party. I got to move my slingshot stuff out of the way. I got my catch barrel sitting up out there, and then I got some cans on sticks. I got some damn little crepe myrtle limbs stabbed in the ground, and then took my old hard Mike lemonade cans, turned them upside down and stuck them on the stick, and I shoot at them as targets too. It's fun shooting them cans. So you just get that tink. That sound, and then I use BBs. The BBs are tearing them up, so it's fun. But I gotta move that because I don't want no kids to go out there and grab some tore up can and cut their damn hand up or something. So I'll throw all those cans away, move everything back out of the way. All right, Tim, you have an awesome day, sir. But yeah, I just got to get it cleaned up. Some of the little kids get hurt. That's the last thing. You want everybody to have a good time, and you already got that danger danger zone or not danger zone. What's the word? I don't know. You already got the chances for the boo boos and the bumped heads because you got the big bouncy water slide, and it's a dual lane slide with a little splash pool at the bottom. So they'll be coming down it at the same time, racing each other and stuff. And then you get ones that go down it, and then somebody got pushed at the top and they ain't got out the way, so they take their damn legs out from underneath them coming down. Yep. It can be eventful. Grumpy don't play on the damn thing no more though. I used to go slide it. I would be the first one. I'd get it set up and I'd be the guinea pig. I'd jump down it first, slide down it and all that. But ooh. Like I said, I can't take them beats and bangs like that much no more. But it's fun. I get out there and play with them grandbabies though. I say babies, they ain't babies no more. They'll always be my babies, but they ain't babies no more. They growing up too fast. Grumpy, you get a big magnet and find all them. I need one. I want to get one of those roofing magnets, the ones they use that's on the wheel and it sits real low to the ground, got the wide base on there. You ride it, roll it around and pick stuff up. I need one of those, but I need something that's got a super strong magnet. That way it don't rub stuff off. You know, because I need it to get real low to the ground to get them slugs and because the BBs, it'll pick up a lot of them BBs are magnetic. Shit, my goober grabber, where's it at? Oh, I got a couple of them every damn where. I call it my goober grabber. It's my pick 'em up stick. Little claw deal. Got the little pull handle on it. Grabs crap. Shit. I have a brand new one sitting right here somewhere. It must have fell off. There it is. Oh, shit. Ugh. This little doohickey right here, pick crap up with, there's a magnet in the end of it right there. So I'll walk around because it's about the length of a cane, and I'll walk around while I'm just messing with the dogs where my targets are and see BBs and stuff on the ground. And instead of bending over, I'll just pick them all up with this thing real quick. But this magnet's not super strong, so it don't snatch them up that fast. And then you knock them off real easy. It'll pick about 4 or 5 of them up, then you got to take them off with your fingers and shit. But it works. But no, I definitely need me one of them little roofing magnet setups. I'm gonna get me one eventually, but shit, them things ain't cheap. I got on Amazon and was looking. It's like, ooh, I'll be all right. I mean, I know it'll pay for itself after a while of collecting the ammo, you know, because I mean, you got to think about it too. Some of your ammo, you know, even with the magnet, is lost, you know. So, but that's why I play with the BBs. Where's it at? I take the little Daisy BBs. That was what 2,400 BBs and what $5 at Walmart, and that's lasted me a couple of weeks. And with those, I don't feel as prone to have to find them. You know, I got my catch barrel that catches them, which is awesome. But if I miss the catch barrel or something like that, it's no big deal. Oh yeah. Well, see, I've thought about that too. Just give my grandson a damn magnet. It's like, here you go. You go find me a handful of BBs. I'll give you $1. That little shit'd be out there all day looking for BBs and slugs. But I better watch out because he'll probably find them all too. He's like his Grumpy. He's got an eye for that detail. Because that's it though. I can walk out there with no BBs in my hand and walk around close to my barrel, close to my cans and stuff, and even on the back porch, because I'll drop them trying to load them in the slingshot, and I'll just leave them where they are, and then I'll pick them up every now and then with my magnet. Yeah. But all right, everybody, I'm babbling. I got to get this show on the road. I want it done, but I just don't want to drive this truck everywhere. But that's another thing too, y'all. With this shit getting done, I will have my money soon, and I will be able to get me some wheels. Oh, everything's looking good for Grumps, y'all. I'm telling you. Positive vibes and waves everywhere. For sure. But Excuse me. Coffee burps. They get me going. But everybody have an awesome day. Everybody stay awesome. Thank you so much for hanging out with my crazy ass. And I greatly appreciate and love all the damn support. And y'all are awesome. I wouldn't be doing this if y'all wasn't here supporting me. You know, that's the main thing right there. And I greatly appreciate it all. So everybody, have an awesome day. Stay awesome. Stay laid back. And remember, it's my job to be the happiest grumpy y'all know. And y'all know. If you know, you know. Soon enough, y'all. Soon enough. Y'all have an awesome day, everybody. God bless. I'll see y'all soon.